Hello, welcome to Understanding Wireless. We're so excited to have you join us in class. This is a short video that will explain how to navigate around in the edX online environment, as well as taking a look at the very particular design setup in Understanding Wireless. So by the end of this video, we hope that you will understand where to get help, where to access your course materials, where to look for up-to-date announcements from your instructors, and how to connect with one another so that you have a really engaging experience in understanding wireless. So to get started, what we're looking at right now is the course info page. And I know that because it's highlighted up here in the menu that's running across the top of the page, the second of 6 menu options up here, course info. This is typically your landing page every time you come to class. Faculty and teaching assistants will be posting regular announcements throughout the delivery of this course. So this is a great place to come and look for new updates, a change in schedule, or additional materials that have been made available. If additional materials are needed so that students can get a better understanding of concepts, they may be posted on the right side of this page under the Course Handouts tab. So please do check there as well. If new PDFs or additional materials are made available, they very well may be there. And of course, we would post an announcement to make sure you were aware of that. In an effort to make it easier for students to connect with one another, there are several discussion forums in this class where you can connect with the teachers and other students in this course. But we've opened this class even wider than just edX, and we encourage students to use the social media options available to you. We have both a Twitter hashtag, so if you'd like to tweet or receive tweets about this Understanding Wireless course, you of course can use hashtag wireless, and that we will use throughout the term as well to send out exciting news or interesting factoids to students in this course. The other way to connect outside of edX is through Facebook, and we have a Facebook page that you can access. It's just Understanding Wireless. So more on that as we go through the class. And this is all that you'll likely expect to see here throughout the course of the class. FAQ, another menu option here running along the top, is an acronym that stands for Frequently Asked Questions. Common questions that arise again and again in MOOCs or online classes like this, questions may be particular to Understanding Wireless. Those will add to the FAQ page, and so we encourage you, if you ever have a question, come to the FAQ tab, take a look around, and see if the answer to your question is here. And if not, we have a number of ways for you to get help. Again, if you didn't find the answer on the FAQ tab, you certainly could hop to social media and send out your question that way. Later in this video, I will show you ways that you can get help inside of the edX classroom. Perhaps most frequent place that you will visit in this course is the courseware tab. And this is where all of your class content is housed. When I click on this tab, one unique feature of this page is the menu that you see over on the left-hand side of the screen. And you'll notice that most of the items in this menu are numbered modules. You'll have 10 total modules to work through in this 6-week course. We'll cover about 2 modules a week, 5 weeks to cover 10 modules, and the 6th week of this course has been relegated for the final exam and getting you information on the capstone project. More on that soon, but I just wanted to point out to you that your course is divided into modules, and we'll talk a little bit more about the schedule in this class and how you can keep on a good pace, a good rhythm, to finish this course without having too much to do in any particular week. If you're watching this video, you came to Module 0 and clicked on that. And when you did, a menu dropped down. And these bolded titles here are sections within Module 0. And that's typically the language that we use. To get to this video, you clicked on About the Course. And in addition to the course tour video, there are a few other items in this section about the course. I want to point out to you these little icons here, and you'll notice that there are 3 of them. You will hear folks sometimes refer to those as units, sometimes as pages. But either way, this indicates to you the number of units or pages in this given section. In About the Course, I have 3, I'll call them pages, to navigate through. So the first was the course tour, which you are watching, and when you're finished, you can use the arrows, right pointing or left pointing, to move forward or backward through the pages of that section. I'm actually now on the second page of About the Course, and I'm looking at the Understanding Wireless syllabus. This is a great document. I would recommend that you read that carefully as you get yourself acclimated to this course. When you're finished looking through the syllabus, again, you can use the arrows either at the top of the page or the bottom to advance to the next page. Another important document is on this third page of About the Course, and that's the Understanding Wireless course calendar. This breaks down for you which modules should get covered in which week. Now, understand that we encourage you to move through the course content at whatever pace you would like. You're more than welcome to look ahead, but if you are interested in moving through this course at the same pace as the professors and teaching assistants, this is the schedule that they will keep. And what that means is that questions that are being asked from May 18th to May 25th, the teaching assistants are really going to focus on questions in modules 1 and 2. If you've moved ahead and are asking a question about Module 5, you've gone a little ahead of the teaching assistants, and so there may be delays in getting answers to your questions. We will, of course, try to answer any questions that you have as soon as possible, but this is the schedule that the faculty and teaching assistants will largely keep to in class. And this also gives you an indication of the topics that will be covered, and again, the number of modules that will be covered in the course. So between the course calendar and the course syllabus, reading both of those documents should give you a very good understanding of what to expect in terms of topics and pace. When you've moved through the last page, and there's no more right-clicking that you can do, you have finished all the content that's available in that given section, and you're ready to just simply move in chronological order down the list on the left and move on to, in this case, Welcome from the Faculty. When I click on Welcome from the Faculty, I'm typically taken to the very first page, but if you've done any clicking around before, if you've been here before and then return later, you actually may be loading the last page that you were on. And I mention that only to say that you may want to get into the habit of going into any section in the course and just always clicking on that first page to make sure that's truly what you're looking at. You would read through the content, scroll down to make sure you've come all the way to the bottom of the page where the advance buttons are. And when you do get down to this bottom, you simply advance to the second or next page and continue looking at content. When I have nowhere to advance, I would move on and come over here and move myself down to the next section. On occasion, sometimes technology lets us down and we need a little help. So if you experience any technical problems, a link will not open, a video will not play, you can't see the transcript, anything technical in nature like that, we have a technical help forum set up. It's over here on the left-hand side of the screen. And you're welcome to come here anytime and post a question. This is not the area that you would go to if you don't understand a question in the class or if something that was said in a video confused you. There are other forums set up to help you get those questions asked and answered. If I click on the technical forum, you'll notice that the Module 0 collapses and this expands. I'd also like to say, for students who are pretty savvy with technology, we welcome you to pop in there and try to help your classmates. In fact, we really encourage it, both on the Technical Help Forum as well as any of the class question forums that we have set up. In each module, there is an end section that says Help Forum. And this is where if something was covered in Module 1 and you didn't really understand it, or you wanted to just simply talk it out with someone, you can always come here. There's a little bit of information presented on the page to explain what this forum is, but the forum's right down here at the bottom of the page, and you can click New Post or Show Discussion to see if someone has already posted any content there. Now, I can go module by module into each of those help forums, but if I want to get a global look at every discussion available in the class, I can use the discussion tab that runs across the top of the page. When this page loads, you can search posts if there's something that you're looking for or a key term and you're wondering if people are talking about a certain topic. As well, you have a little drop-down menu here under All Discussions. Particularly after we all start posting in there, you'll see some filter options where you can just look at the Module 1 discussion posts or just look at new posts that you haven't seen before. Take a moment to look at the little chart that's in the center of the page here. This is edX's explanation on features available in their discussion board. When you are in this course, you should also notice that there is a Help tab that sort of sticks out here over on the left-hand side. And that's always there. You can use that little tab to report a problem, make a suggestion, or ask a question. And there's more details here that you can read through when you're ready. Students are ready to get started after they have gone through every section under Module 0 and reviewed all of the materials that are there. When you're ready to get started, the real class content begins with Module 1. I mentioned a moment ago that there were 10 modules in the class, and if you look at the course menu on day 1 of class, you'll notice there are 5 modules available, and the very last option down here on the left-hand side is just simply a note to you to indicate to you that we do have the latter half of the class turned off. Closer to June 1st, we will make available the second half of the course, modules 6 through 10, and a module on the final exam and capstone project. Well, that's it for me. I hope that this video helped you understand the edX environment. Again, we are so excited to have you with us. I hope you enjoy this class. Thanks. Take care.